Good morning. Happy New Year. Welcome to Winter Theater Arts 324I online. I'm really excited to have another great and I hope productive winter session. If you're freaking out, if you're worried, you've never taken an online class before, you've never taken an intersession class before, don't worry. The first few days will go sort of slowly. I'll help you out. It'll really just be subjective and videos and collaborates in which we'll be discussing course mechanics and establishing some shared vocabulary. Um, Essentially, what you'll do in this class is read plays. For every play, you'll have a before the collaborate discussion board that you'll need to complete. You'll have an after the collaborate discussion board that you'll need to complete. And you'll have a collaborate, which will be a discussion where we all go into an online room electronically together to discuss the play. Now, do you have to? Is it mandatory that you attend collaborates live in the electronic classroom with me? No, actually, if something gets in the way in your schedule, if you're an athlete or whatever reason you have to work, it's okay, you can watch the archive. But guys, please believe me when I tell you, this class sucks if it's just me lecturing at you. You really don't want that, okay? I'm not interested in my opinions, and as you'll see tomorrow night at our inaugural Collaborate session, which is 9 p.m. tomorrow, Friday night, January the 3rd, Friday, 9 p.m. It's in your Start Here checklist. As you'll see, I don't fancy myself an expert in the field, and I'm glad that I do, nor would I want to fancy myself an expert, because the experts are wrong. The experts are experts in the status quo, and the theater's intent is to subvert the status quo. So we're not interested in experts. We're interested in embracing the remix. It's why we look to the past. And we're interested in what you think and feel. And your ability to express that within a set of vocabulary, concepts, and methodology, which I will explain to you over the course of the next 2 weeks. What is it? Maybe 3 weeks. I'm very forgiving. I'm an easy teacher. I promise you'll have fun and it'll be relatively painless. It is intense, right? It's very condensed. So there's a lot of work to do in a little period of time, but you should be fine. You should be fine. It'll be okay. It won't be difficult, I promise. To get started, you want to start the Start Here checklist, which is just below us. It'll explain quite a lot in there. It'll give you links to understand how to use Beachboard if you don't know how to use Beachboard, to understand the checklists and what's required of you in the class, to read the syllabus, etc. We'll establish our overall schedule, our overall calendar for the course after you finish the survey in there. There's a survey that asks you what times work best for Collaborate sessions. And once I know that, then I'll set up the schedule for the entire session. Most likely there'll be, my past experience says there'll be weekends and weekdays in the evening. Usually at 9 p.m. is when I go. That's when works great for me because I have children, and often it works well for the students as well. If it doesn't work for us this semester, we'll do it in the daytime, no problem. I'm sitting here in front of the computer in the daytime today. So start the Start Here checklist. You want to complete that by the due dates that are listed. All due dates in this class will be at noon or midnight. Okay? Weekdays, weekends, noon, and midnight. That's when the due dates will be listed. But they're all on the checklist. Everything is linked out of the checklist. You will never need to navigate for anything in this course. Never. Not once will I ask you, go find this survey and fill it out. No. The word survey will be in bright blue and underlined, and you'll click on it, it'll take you straight to it. You don't have to go to the content area ever. Not once. Everything is linked. So it should be relatively easy to navigate, and everything's set up on a checklist for you. Get started on that checklist, and also read the widget just below that checklist. That widget establishes some ideas concerning metaphor, transference, the mimetic, representation. It's just sort of a beginning of establishing the rhetorical path down which we'll travel so that we can read this theatrical literature, use literary devices as lights to kind of shine on it and check out its crevices and dark, musty spots. And then, more importantly, with our understanding of this theatrical literature, discuss how we might translate these literary devices as theatrical convention in the live communal ritual that is the theater. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Again, Happy New Year. Your Thursday. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys tomorrow, Friday night at 9 p.m. See you then.